it's Christy from coastalknitsandpearls.com, and I am here with my weekly knitting, reading, and products I love update for the week ending July the 26th, so just this past Sunday. So, we've kind of talked about this before, but some weeks are really all about making progress with your knitting. Some weeks, you're finally crossing the finish line on some things and just making steady progress on things that are laying around in your basket or your knitting project bag. This week was a little bit of finishing and just a lot of working on stuff that was hanging around. My middle daughter had hockey camp last week. So one of the things she asked for was for me to make covers for the blades of her hockey skates. I think they're called Terry Tufts or something like that in the hockey world, and in the ice skating or figure skating world, I think they call them soakers. But basically it's just to cover the blade. It kind of absorbs the water and keeps them from rusting. That's essentially what it does. I don't have them handy. I'm hoping I can show you a picture, but I don't know. Sometimes that doesn't work. So this is one of the covers, and then this is the cover on the actual skate. I initially had searched for a pattern on Ravelry and Pinterest and all those places and could not find one. So I said, this can't be that difficult. And I just, like a true knitter does, I just made up my own. And it worked perfectly. It actually fit perfectly. I was shocked. On the first try, I got it to fit. So then I just kept track of what I did on the first one and made its mate. Very quick, simple, easy knit. I just knit in the round, just like you would any, sock. And then I Kitchenered the bottom, just like you would any sock toe. So I'll probably add the details to my Ravelry project page, but it's really, you kind of have to measure the blade and how high you want it to go to kind of figure out, and then how many stitches you get per inch to kind of figure out what you need. But as far as cast on stitches and that kind of a thing. But that's it. It was fun. It's the only project I finished last week. I finished one in one, short evening, and then one the following day. So that's kind of how that went. I am still working diligently on Kate's hurricane blanket. It is getting longer and longer. I primarily work on it during Bible study in the morning. So it's getting there. I'm on the third cake. And yeah, that's where we're at. Let's see. I might be missing one of my... Oh, no, here. Here it is. Okay. I'm still plugging away at my Mermaid Scales Shortie Sock. Socks are just not giving me the joy that they normally give to me. So I've been working on other things. This thing should have been finished eons ago. Shorties do not normally take me very long at all. It hasn't been bringing me joy. So it's been getting worked on here and there, but hasn't been finished. Haven't started the second sock. None of that. So I don't know what to say. I don't know what it is. I've been working on my ribbed sock when I sit and watch TV at night with my husband. So it is getting longer. It is just a straight rib sock. It's kind of like a banana sock or like a tube sock. Essentially, it's just a tube sock. So it's not going to have a gusset, heel, or anything like that. So I'm just knitting all the way through. When I get to the toes, I will do the toes normally, but the rest of the sock is just a straight rib. So I'm close, but not there. I'm close to being halfway through what I think I'm going to have to knit for it to measure out correctly. So that's my ribbed sock. My sweater, I am still knitting the sleeve. Again, I haven't worked a tremendous amount on it, so it's just a little bit of steady progress, not like, oh yeah, I'm done, or anything like that. So this is the sleeve of my first sweater. It's turning out to look like a sweater. And then my Bible sweater, which I desperately need to finish, but have not. My Bible is peeling like crazy, and it's like every time I set it on my lap or put it on the table, like more stuff flakes off of it. So anyways, this is my cover to try to eliminate that problemo. And it's a really pretty beach. It's called sea glass or beach glass is the colorway. It's very Florida, very pretty. If I don't have enough of this particular colorway, I have like a kind of coral colorway that's the same. It's part of the same set, I guess, as this one. So it's kind of like a beach reads theme colorways. And I think I'll just do like a color block of that for whatever shortage I have. I don't know if I will or won't at this point, but so that's really it for knitting. I didn't really start anything else new. I didn't really finish anything else besides the skate blade covers, and I read 3 books last week. The Girls Trip, which I thought was fitting because I'm getting ready to go on my annual girls weekend. Day after tomorrow I leave. And then The Widow's Guide to Murder I finished, and The Island Club I finished. The Island Club was probably my favorite of the 3, and it was a little a la Mad Men, if you watched that. It's about like the 1950s, 1960s. It's about a pool, almost like a country club, but it's like a pool club. And it's about like 3 or 4 of the ladies that live on this island. One of them owns that club, and then the others have some different things going on in their lives. And it's just about like them and their friendship and that kind of thing. But it was a little Mad Menish because I think it's like during that same time period or whatever. I'm currently reading a book called Darling Girls. Definitely darker than any of those books, but my 3 products that I am loving this week is the Counter Overnight Resurfacing Peel. So you wear it overnight and then peel it off the next day. It makes your skin so smooth and nice. I'm still loving, I don't know if this will ever be eliminated from the list, still loving my ChowGoo 9-inch circular needles that I knit my socks on. And my project bag, my knitting project bag. I have the one I probably love the most right now is my backpack. And I'm right now holding Kate's hurricane blanket in there. But it's kind of like a purse / knitting project bag. And when I travel, I take it on the airplane with me. Usually with knitting projects inside and a book or, whatever my travel needs are for the airplane or whatever. So those are my 3 loves for the week. That's really everything from my knitting bag and my bookshelf. And I'd love to hear what you're making or reading right now. I always love a good recommendation for a book, and a lot of times those books that you guys recommend make it to my to-be-read list. So what projects are keeping your hands busy, and what books are keeping your eyes busy? Let me know in the comments, or you can shoot me an email, whichever is easiest for you. Until next week, happy knitting!